Hey guys, Frank the Tank here. Welcome to another RC Talk. So today we're going to talk about what's new with RC and what's going on during the week, what you guys saw out there, so we can talk about it. So let's see if there's anybody in the chat. Clayton is there. How you doing there, buddy? I really got to get a second monitor and put it right there in front of me so I can actually see everybody. But let me take the comment. Pop out the chat, put it right there in front of me so I can see it. Hey, and we have Tony in the chat also. How you doing, Tony? Tony, if you get time, why don't you jump in here and we can have a discussion about aliens and propaganda and a bunch of other things that's going on in the RC world. Ace88, how you doing? AZ Froggy and more, how you doing? I sent it everybody an email to actually come in. So you can actually come in, or tonight this is open to everybody. So I'm putting a link here in the chat. Click on this link and you can come in. So anybody that's listening right now, right off the bat, right off the start of this video, you guys are more than welcome to come back in. JP Slayer, yes, thank you for the thumbs up. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, well, give me a thumbs down, but please let me know why you don't like the video. So let me try to find some things here that I saw this week that is new, that came out. Losi came out with some stuff. Arma, 10th anniversary truck that came out. That's gonna be sweet. That's gonna be a very sweet truck. You guys see the pictures of this thing? And everywhere in the hobby shop, everywhere, we have this big guy. This big guy is everywhere. There's boxes and boxes of them. And even some people that were saying, I have the original box with TRX4 written into it. Should I keep the box? Maybe it's going to be worth money later. Like, people are going crazy with misprint. It might be worth something and it might not. That's a chance you take. It's an expensive box just to have lying around. And the only way it's going to gain money is if you leave the wrap on and if you actually don't touch it. So, but if you just keep the box by itself, it probably won't be worth a lot of money. So,
with that nice TRX sticker on it, TRX6.
Yes, yeah. They're putting a sticker on the 4. They're replacing the 4 with a 6. Hey Tony, you can turn on your video back again if you want to.
It says that I can. It says that you turned me off. I'm not allowed to turn on.
Wait. Yeah, I have to invite you back, participant. Ask for video start. There you go.
There it is. Well, that's dark.
Yeah, because I actually turned you off, I have to give you permission to turn you back on. But anyways, it's all good.
Well,
so Tony, hey, Tuga RC, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
I'm doing good. Thank you for jumping in here. I know it's very early in the morning for you.
It's only after 2. It's fine.
After 2. That's fine.
Man, that's so early.
Well, what are you working on these days?
Myself?
Yep.
As
you're working on yourself?
You're working on yourself?
You going to the gym?
What kind of RC project are you working on right now?
I've got something coming up. I'm not quite sure what route I'm going for. So, not giving too much away. I've got something coming up, but I'm not sure which route I'm going to go. If I'm going to go with that one or with that one. It's got 2 different projects.
Cool.
I can't do one.
Good. So any of you guys going to get this new truck, the 10th anniversary edition of this truck? There's only 500 of them.
I have my name on one.
You have your name on one?
Yeah.
Of course he does.
I saw it. I'm not gonna lie. I was at my hobby shop buying parts for the Capra, and they opened their email and it was there, and I'm like, I want one of those. If you guys get them, I want one. And so they're like, what do you mean? We don't know what you're talking about. And then so it looks like they're getting 3 of them at each of their stores. So it looks like I will be able to get my name on one.
Really?
Yep.
Cool.
So my first Outcast, and I won't even be able to drive it.
Why are you not going to be? You're going to keep it? You're not going to drive it?
Have you seen how beautiful the chassis is?
Yeah, and it's got nice silver shocks.
Yeah.
So you're going to make it a shelf queen.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. I'll probably like threaten to drive it and have people like give donations for me not to drive it. Like set up like a GoFundMe page that says, pay $10 to make sure that Tony doesn't bash his truck, and see how it does. Because otherwise it's going to get sent. And there will be people crying all over the world.
Just send it.
I kid. I was saying that about Rich Duper Bash. I said, dude, you should buy one. You could make so much money threatening people to bash it.
Yeah. I just sent John an invite. I don't know if he's actually busy tonight racing or not.
Oh, he's editing his video with that new Losi.
Yeah,
he had his hands all over that thing.
Yeah, so John on Facebook, he actually put this picture.
Hey, John. Somebody else in here used a Canadian accent and be John.
Godzilla, you be John.
All right, good.
Need to put decals on my car.
John went to see. Yeah, John went to the local hobby store, and they actually had one of the new Losi buggy there, which awfully looks a lot like the Exo buggy.
What's that?
That's what you said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, keep it up there. That's a great looking picture. We still have to talk about it. John saw it, right?
Yes.
Or you gonna wait till he gets in here?
And I didn't. You probably know more on that truck than I do.
I do. I haven't been able to read the specs on it. I haven't had time.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't think I was gonna like that body, but you need to put the picture back up because it looks really good in that picture.
On this picture?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get out of the way, eh? This thing is so big, like it's huge. Look at the size of the tire compared to my hands.
That's like 1/3 scale.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's bigger than the DBX LE I just sold today.
Is that
you did sell?
Truck you're talking about?
Yeah. Well, we didn't know what we were talking about yesterday. Apparently, that was it, though. It's kind of right, kind of not.
They also have this big truck, right? Everywhere in the stores, they have this truck.
Well, what is it, JC Customs or somebody? Somebody had stacks of them. I saw.
Yeah, I saw that.
A picture of them. Holy cow! It's a pretty truck in person.
There you go. That's your truck, your future truck.
Yeah. Well, I just sold that DBX LE, so I got that cash burning a hole. I got the cash burning a hole in my pocket right now.
You're gonna buy it to put it on the shelf?
Totally. Well, I'm gonna threaten to drive it. See if I can't get donations to save the chassis. If you don't pay, I will scrape this. It's kind of like a ransom.
You can always buy a spare chassis and swap out the chassis and then run it and then keep the have a spare body on too. So then,
I need to find somebody that has one and then just like do it and then just send it into a tree. Like, with the body and everything, but just like have it just go like or into a rock pile where it just smashes.
Straight into a wall.
Yeah.
If you guys need a wrench to post a link or something, let me know. I can give you a temporary wrench, but I will be taking it back once this stream is done. I just don't want to leave the wrench there, because leaving a wrench there gives too much power to people, and some people I don't know. So I'm trying to be careful.
Yeah. That's something people are asking where theirs went last night in my stream. And it gives you power after to even be able to like delete comments from people and do a whole bunch of other stuff on the channel.
Yeah.
That we found out about.
Yeah, because if you have a wrench on somebody's channel, that means you're kind of an administrator, which means you can basically go on any of the videos that they have and delete comments. You could delete all their comments. Like somebody that I don't know could come in here, I give him a blue wrench, and then he goes on my comments and just deletes all the comments.
You can delete
very scary.
Of the people that don't have wrenches. If the other people have wrenches and they put the comment, it won't let you.
Yeah. So I did leave some people in here with wrenches. Those are the people I know a lot. I actually have their email. I have their phone numbers and a bunch of things.
He knows where you live.
Yeah.
Oh. The other thing is too, Tank, I found out is that from Steve-O posting on mine, you can't delete people's comments. So they could come in and say anything they wanted, and you no longer have the power to even delete what another admin says, even as the owner of the channel.
Yeah, that's correct.
Even if you remove their admin, you still can't delete it if they posted it when they were an admin.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
So there is. It's scary. It's scary, the power that blue wrench gives it. Oh, what did you get there?
Conspiracy. The aliens are chilling with me. How do I make it look?
I should go check the mail.
Yeah, man. Hey, well, you never gave me your address.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I did mail you yours. I did. Okay, never mind. I did. It costs like $1.50 to mail to you.
Yeah, just like me. I mailed to Steve O.D. and I some stickers, and I mailed it in France. It cost me $2.50, I think, to send to the U.S.
Okay.
Letter.
Even sending to Belgium was only about $1.50, so it's crazy. It costs as much to send to you Canadians.
It was $5 and something to send an envelope to Jack. So Jack is going to be getting stickers. Wonder what he's going to say.
I get those global.
Oh, you got an ARMA 10th anniversary. How did you score that?
Oh man, you don't even want to know. I got them for days.
Printed them yourself or what?
Yeah, more too. No, they were giving them out at the RC Fest. I think that's where.
Okay.
They handed me a whole stack of them. Little ones, big ones. I wish they'd handed me a truck though. They knew about it then. They had to have.
Did you see that paint job is just like how that dude JT painted up his infraction?
Yeah, it does look just like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. AZ Froggy says he's got his rig ready, so he's going to do a driving video with it. Good work. I still haven't touched since I got back to work. So it's 2 weeks now. I haven't touched my rig. I got to get back to it.
Sorry.
It's the electronics. To me, the thing that takes the longest is electronic, especially on that truck. There's so many lights, so many little things that just, it's not my favorite thing to do. And I don't think it's Tony's either. Right, Tony?
No. Well, it's the Loctite. It's the plastics. The Tamiya plastics are what I can't stand.
Yeah, because you kind of put Loctite on the Tamiya plastic and it just popped on you.
I had no idea. It kept saying put Loctite on stuff. I didn't know that they gave me Loctite.
Okay.
Their own specialty kind. So I was using my Loctite. And it doesn't like it. Theirs is more like a almost like a toothpaste kind of a consistency versus a liquid. Yeah.
Good to know. I was gonna buy some more Loctite because Buck used all mine up building that workbench. But if it comes with it, that's cool. You just use theirs, huh?
Steve-O, question.
Yeah.
Have you gotten the glue yet?
No, it's somewhere in here. I'm so close because I cleaned up almost everything. This whole place is like spotless almost besides one table. So it's got to be on that one table.
So your workbench set up then?
Buck was coming over today and he wanted to wait till 3 o'clock because that's when Liam got out of kindergarten. He said, Liam wants to tell you about school. And so I was waiting and I went in at like 3:50 and he called me at like 3:54 on the computer. And since I didn't answer, he didn't come by. So it's still sitting right there. Which sucks because tonight's garbage night and I was going to throw this old desk out in the garbage and just have this up here, the workbench.
Yeah, let's put it at the curb. Someone will take it.
I guarantee someone will pick it up. And we got a stainless steel grill, and it's like, I don't know why my mom's throwing away. She paid so much money for it, but she bought a better grill, probably like $1,000 grill for some reason. Oh, yeah. And so we're just gonna put that one right on the curb. I guarantee someone picked that thing up.
Dude, just put it in the garage. You can heat the garage with it this winter.
Yeah.
Hey, Barbecue, how you doing? And looks like Swampers RC, he put his inner fenders on his TF2 yesterday. Cool.
Nice.
I actually did that to my TF2, and it makes the world of difference when you're doing videos, especially that with the camera when you come by. Usually you see right through it. Now you won't. It's going to look a heck of a lot better. Just looks better. Doesn't perform any better, but it looks better.
Well, there's something to be said for that.
Clayton has a question. Go ahead, Clayton. Ask your question. Go ahead. Hey, Brendo's Hobby. How are you doing? Yeah, it's almost Friday. And when it's going to be Friday, it's going to be Steve O'D's turn.
Happy Friday.
It's already Friday for Tuga.
Can you buy a light bar for a Hbx Rampage? The answer would be yes, but not specially made for that. What you need to find out is how wide your cab is, the top of the window, and there's different size of light bar that you can buy, and they all come with mounting kits. So pretty much any light bar that are the right length will fit on it, and then you just plug that into your receiver, and you should have power.
Yeah, RC Juice has a lot of choices.
Yeah, that's true. RC Juice?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Where do you find them? On Facebook or on the internet?
No, on the internet.
It's a website.
Okay.
They send you a sucker and 5% discount card with your purchase.
And Primal RC has released a video with the Raminator crawling today. So if people haven't seen that.
I seen the Primal RC's video, I didn't see Gary's video.
Did you see the one where he was at the little track with it?
Yeah, yeah.
That was a pretty cool video.
I seen somebody else's that was recording that same day. I'm like, oh, that was when Gary was there, but they put it on their channel. I thought it was somebody else from the thumbnail. I see the Raminator, but it was Gary.
And we have somebody new with us. How are you doing?
How we doing, guys? Can you hear me?
What's your name? I'm going to change it because it's oh, okay, you did change it. Okay, go.
I did. I'm new to the Zoom. Sorry.
No, good. Roadside RC's in with us. How you doing?
Good, guys. Good to see you. Figured I'd try to join. It's been a while.
How's that drifter doing?
Doing good, man. I was actually just driving it today. I was just out here messing with it just a second ago. So
cool.
Doing good. Got some work to do on the X-Max. So
you put the electronics in the motor in the rear, or are you gonna keep it how it was?
I'm gonna keep it in the rear for now. It's super rigged up. If you saw the video, it's still on just that random piece of metal that I bent up to put back there. I mean, it works, but it's not pretty, right? So I'm going to leave it here for now just to try it. Somebody actually told me that this whole gearbox, you can actually take the whole gearbox out and turn it around. and then that would put the motor back there, which would of course be even more weight over the rear tires. At that point, maybe we'll pull wheelies. Who knows? But I don't know. Like I'm trying it for now just to give it a shot, see what it feels like, and you know, whatever. It's fun with toys. So
Sweet.
That coupe body you have for it, what is that based off of?
say it again. I couldn't hear you.
The coupe body that you have for it, what is it based off of? 30 something.
McAllister Racing out of, I think they're Illinois or something like that. They do circle track stuff. So a lot of slash circles track racing. And so this is just one of the bodies that they have in stock.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I figured, you know, I mean, the normal like JDM Japanese stuff, like it's cool and all. It's just not me. It's just not really my style as much. So plus with the drifting, you know, getting to see the tires all at a big crazy angle and all that as you go around, it's kind of cool to see that. So
Yeah.
I figured I'd give that a shot, and I don't know, I enjoy it. So
Cool.
Tony, have you been driving yours? I saw you said you had one, right?
I have a drift car. At this point, it just sits on my shoulder over here.
You should stop back there, yeah. You have like a BMW body on it or something, right?
Yes, to think about it.
Some European car. What is it? Maybe it says on it.
It's not a 10th anniversary armor, you don't know?
I don't know. I have to go look.
Get someone a.
Oh yeah, Alfa Romeo. That's right.
Alfa Romeo. That's right. There you go.
Yeah. I actually haven't driven it since I put this body on back in January.
Well, what are you waiting on?
Or it might have been after January. I got it for my birthday, which was in January, but the drift track is like an hour away, so
yeah,
I just haven't been back yet. And I need somebody to go there that knows how to do it, because everyone, like I've driven people's that are set up right, and mine does not drive like that. So I hate to learn with mine set up wrong and then have to learn again with one that's set up right.
Yeah. So I have there's a guy locally who is a Yokomo driver, right? Yokomo is one of the popular drift brands.
Yep.
He's actually one of their sponsored drivers, and he and I were talking the other day about trying to do a how-to drift video series.
Okay.
So he is super smart and has helped me a lot learning and understanding what I'm doing. And so we might try to do some of a drifting 101 with him explaining it. I'm just going to be the dumb guy behind the camera. So hopefully that'll be helpful.
It's the gyro setup that I don't know, like what sensitivity is supposed to be like.
Gotcha.
Because when I drove like the Hobbytown owner's car, I was like, oh man, mine doesn't drive like this at all. Like mine feels a lot more like it's driving normally. His is just, I couldn't even figure out how to make it turn.
Yeah, drifting is
that's the right way to be driving it. So
yeah,
because he's awesome at it.
So real quick, Clayton is asking a question. So he can buy a light bar for the BLX, and then he won't need a special plug to connect to the truck. So basically what I want to show is exactly, theoretically, you're going to have a receiver and you're going to have your ESC, but on your receiver, let's see if that works. Let me bring the camera closer. And this one should autofocus. Come on, autofocus. You can do it. Hey, I tried this earlier and it did. Technology. Come on. Anyways, you're going to have steering, throttle, and auxiliary, and then you're going to have BAT. You can connect, your light bar should come with a flat plug like that, and you can connect this onto there. So you just connect it on the aux BAT, and this, your receiver, is going to give power to your light bar.
If you want to turn it on and off and you got 3-channel radio, you plug it in channel 3, and that way you can turn it on, turn it off by the controller.
So easiest way is connect it onto your receiver. That's it. So do you guys run a module on your drifters?
Like a
what do you call it? A gyro.
Yeah, mine. That's why I need to have mine set up right.
Yep. So you got to tweak it.
Yeah.
And you roadside, do you run a gyro on yours?
Yeah, I mean, basically, I'll be honest. That's, for as dumb as I am, that's basically the magic behind rear-wheel drive drift. So you're not going to be able to see this at all. Nope, not at all. But when I first got this car, it had a very standard gyro that you could get for, I don't know, say $20 online. And very, very hard to drive at that point. My local hobby shop, the guy that's really good there, recommends this Futaba gyro. And man, putting just that Futaba gyro in there, I mean, the thing was like $75. So it was not a small investment, but putting that thing in there made a huge difference as far as how the car was controlled and everything. And I mean, you guys have seen me before, like drifting around in my garage. If I turned the gyro off, I would just be spinning and crashing all over the place.
So what does the gyro do? I don't know.
So when you get the car, like you're going towards a corner, you either hit the brake or hit the gas and just give the steering a flick to get it sideways, right?
Okay.
The drift gyro will actually help hold the angle, right? So a lot of the gyros like are in the, think about like the AVC that Spectrum has, or the stuff like that that's in your Armas. They're there to like correct and get you back straight, right? These are not. These are actually programmed to, once you get sideways, to keep that angle. So it's actually helping fine tune the front tires the whole time you're drifting in order to keep that sideways angle through the corner.
So it only helps,
it turns out.
It only helps for the steering, not the throttle, right?
Correct. It is not hooked to the throttle in any form or fashion. It is only the steering.
Huh. It's like an AVC for drifting.
Do what?
Like an AVC mode for drifting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Except instead of trying to correct your slide and get you going straight again, it's literally helping hold you sideways. So, and then what's really good is like this, a gyro like this one, you can actually hook to the third channel on your radio. And so you have a 0 to 100% on your third channel, and you can actually tweak how sensitive it is just straight from your controller. Whereas a lot of the more basic ones, you have to fine tune it with like a screwdriver, and then it doesn't work as good that way. It's very hard to fine tune it and see what percentage you're at and things like that. Whereas this one, you can literally, like I said, just with your third channel, tweak how much it is.
Okay.
The companies that make those gyros, then? 'Cause I know you had one that was in it, and then you put a Futaba in it. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, the one that I took out, I don't know if it's sitting here on the bench anymore. I mean, it was some no-name brand like you could find on eBay or something.
Guy RC or something.
Something, right? Yeah, something like that. I didn't know anything about it, so when my local expert recommended this one, I just bought it. So, and it worked out really well. So, I don't know. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'll be honest, guys. Like, it's it looks really good, and to drive versus others that are really, really good and be competitive, it takes more skill. But to just slide around in my garage, yeah, it's not super hard. So, it looks impressive though, right? It looks like I'm skilled.
Yeah, every time I try drifting and I put cones on the ground, I seem to hit all the cones. Like, no matter what, I see the cone, I aim for it, but all of a sudden I want to miss it, but I actually hit it. So every time I hit all the cones that I put down.
Yeah, problem too. I had a lot of cones.
Lots of time I do a drifting video and people, hey, you're pretty good at drifting. I go, no, I just know how to slide good.
And then there's always the magic of video editing afterwards. So you only see the good parts.
AZ Froggy wants to know roadside, where are you located at?
Outside Nashville, Tennessee.
Where they have country music.
If anybody, yes, the Music City. If anybody ever comes through, then definitely reach out, holler at me.
Where are you at?
Outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh man, I come through there for work.
Well, you should let me know next time.
Yeah.
I'm here almost all the
My
time.
bags are always packed, so I'm just gonna have to drive your RCs and break them.
That's fine. We can work out a deal. We can work out a deal. I'm happy for that. That'd be fun.
Let's see how tough roadsides RC are, and let's drive them to the ground. Just send it.
It's kind of hard to outdo him on
I've
sending.
seen he's pretty abusive with his.
Yeah.
That's true.
I have spare parts. That's part of the hobby, right? But yeah, seriously, if anybody ever comes through Nashville, look me up, man. Let me know.
Cool.
Hey, Jack's passing by. He said, off to the hospital, usual crap. Hope you're doing all right.
Monthly checkup, Jack. Well, those stickers are gone. It cost me an arm and a leg to ship them to Australia, but they're gone now.
Are they Tank RC stickers finally?
They're the printed version, the one I print myself. They are on a kind of a vinyl, so it is see-through.
Of course, good, yeah.
So they look good. They look good on the truck. And I sent everybody little tiny ones so they can actually stick them onto their window, on the side window of a car or something, and it looks just great on there.
That's awesome.
So, and no, Tony, you're not on the list. Sorry.
I sent you stickers, man. You got my digits.
Yeah, I gotta make another batch and send some.
Hey, that vinyl disorder company you mentioned last time.
Yeah, I actually want to order some from there. Some real
pricing
stickers.
too is insane.
Cool.
For cut ones, custom cut, around the sticker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen a deal like that before ever. So I think I got like 250 or something of those little RC ones for like 50 some bucks or something like that.
Okay.
With the cut around it, like it's done, which is silly because it's just the littlest notch for the controller that I paid extra for. It should just be a bigger circle and save money, but yeah, really cool, great suggestion.
Cool. Swampers RC is going to get stickers. We're going to have Steve O'D that's going to get stickers. Jack and also Green Frog RC is going to get some stickers. So it's 4 people. Don't cry, Tony. Don't cry. You'll be there. Okay, I'll see what I can do tomorrow.
Hank sends 5 stickers at a time.
I don't even want any now.
I'm gonna make a very big one. What's the biggest truck you have? I'm gonna make like one that's like 8 inches wide.
Oh, I just got that new sprint car.
Cool. How big a sticker can I put on the hood?
How does it sound?
Wing is a better spot.
On the windshield?
No, the wing, the upper wings of those things.
Okay, give me a dimension. We'll see what I can do.
Doesn't the size of the sticker correlate to how much you're sponsoring for the race car?
Yeah,
I don't think you need to send more than just a sticker.
Darn, it's only going to be like 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, quarter inch by quarter inch.
Yeah, I don't want to put anything on that car. That guy did an awesome wrap on it.
Good.
It looks nice.
Have you run it?
Just for about a minute in the driveway, and then my wife told me to stop because the neighbors were going to hate us.
So it's good then.
It's really loud.
Nice.
I
But
guess.
makes fun though.
Hey, so has anybody heard from Driftomaniacs and our monthly challenges? Those things seem to have just kind of died.
I think it's because he's been so busy reviewing so many new trucks that's been coming out in the last month that he hasn't thought about the challenges.
Dang, disappointed.
What was the last one he made? I didn't even enter that one.
I don't remember. It's been months ago.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the 50 miles an hour into a wall challenge.
Ooh. Ooh.
You have to have a speedometer on it to prove it. Because if you don't hit 50, it doesn't count.
Darn. That
So how
means
do you
Herbie's
win?
out. Herbie's out. I can't use Herbie.
Yeah.
How do you win that
By
challenge?
drivability, who can go the fastest after running into the wall at 50 miles an hour? Then you gotta strap the speedometer back on and see how fast it goes after. A person with the fastest speed wins.
I'm in. I have to go buy stock in T-Bone Racing, get their bumpers.
Yeah.
Like triple bumper that bad boy.
By RPM, them T-bone bumpers are garbage ass Scott.
Need to build like a spring into it of some kind.
Yes.
Like those anti-crashing devices that they have like for the road workers.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Crystal. Thanks for dropping by. Crystal Justice does a lot of streaming, and she and her family are into drones. So
Oh, cool.
Once in a while, I popped up on their channel. So nice people to go visit and chat.
Jack is heading out, he says. Or maybe he's saying goodbye to somebody else.
Yeah, Jack is saying goodbye to Gabs.
Unfortunately, Jack, I have not seen Outback Jack yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get a hold of Dave. He talks, and then it's quiet for 3 weeks, like nothing. And I keep sending him a message, and all of a sudden, whoop, he pops up again, and then starts chatting. Oh yeah, I got to do that, and then whoop, he's quiet again for 3 weeks or a month. Like it's just crazy. I don't know what's up with him.
Yeah. I'm going to have to hit up Basher Boy if he comes on and see if he's got some parts. I'm going to need a whole new left lower arm and turnbuckle, it looks like.
He just left. He was here.
Yeah, he was here.
Was he in here?
Yeah.
Crashed
What?
it.
Did you break the car already?
Hell, I didn't see a tree around the
Something
corner,
right out in front of you.
and it came out of nowhere.
Man.
And yeah, I turned the wrong way because it was coming toward me. So when I finally did try to react, I threw it right into the tree. It tumbled quite a bit, though. The body's pretty durable. That lower arm is not, though.
Do you have it on video?
No, it was just a test run.
Oh,
Plus, it was on 3S, and they said don't run it on 3S, so I didn't want to video it. But I wanted to see what it was capable of. No, I'm just kidding, man. I saw that he was in here. I was trying to mess with him. He was asking what it was doing. It's still sitting.
I was gonna say I'm gonna start to call you George of the jungle. Look out for the tree.
No, it's sitting here. I'm bummed that he's not in here responding. I thought he was going to be going nuts.
He's probably passed out right now.
I think he's out.
I have to try that game again later.
Do you think the Rampage can do some crawling? I don't know much about the Rampage, so I don't think it can. That's a small little car, so I don't think it has the lock diffs and all that, so I doubt it.
He's still in the room.
Oh, I'm still here. I heard Glamisphere and I stopped. Darn, you should have kept going, Tony. You should have kept going.
Thought he was gone.
So why don't you, I'll present you, show everybody the Glamisphere and what a Glamisphere is actually.
Oh, he says good. The glass is good, Tony. Phew. Okay, got it right. Yeah, so it looks like a toy version of that low-C DB that they were just talking about.
That's not even nice.
But that's a two-wheel drive. The low-C buggy is four-wheel drive.
Yeah, I mean just the graphics and
Yeah.
you know the way it's set up. It just kind of looks like a toy. No, I think it looks really cool. It looks like a sand rail, right? So it looks like a dune buggy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. A sand rail buggy.
I think it looks really cool. I think the interiors are cool in it that they've got, even for a molded driver. I haven't actually done too much with it because of time. But it would have been cool when they did say limited edition. I knew what it was because I happened to see it at the hobby shop. But I did start thinking, how cool would it be for them to do a limited edition of something old like this and just kind of bring it back? Because there are people that want these, Yeah. Like a lot of the Viterra stuff, honestly.
Well, Tamiya does it all the time. They come back when re-release vehicles. They should do the same thing with that one.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the price is right. I would totally pick one of these up. In today's pricing world structure, because these were probably more money back then than they would be competitively now in the market, I guess.
Yeah. They were pretty expensive. They were expensive when they came out.
Very expensive back in the day for a two-wheel drive buggy. Yeah. But it does have a plastic chassis, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty plasticky.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, they'd have to bring the price down some, but to fit in today's pricing structure. But it would be cool to see more of those kind of trucks, or even like that Arma 10th anniversary video showed their old buggy that they had, the Raider.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it didn't do well and they let it go, but now I'm kind of, with all the other ones, I kind of want to see that brought back in kind of a updated fashion.
I had one of those Raiders. That thing was awesome. I put it through everything. It was one of the few vehicles where if I had somebody come over, some kid comes over, wants to drive, I'd hand them the controller. Go drive the Raider.
About the Arma Raider?
Yeah.
Is that the one that had the yellow controller that you could swap it from left to right? Arma used to have that, like, right in their beginning. They had a yellow controller, and it could switch from left to right or pop through however it did.
Yeah, I don't remember. The one I had, it wasn't like that. But who knows?
Hey, Denali, how you doing? Welcome in the chat. And just to let you know, thank you very much. I did receive the Gazoo. It's behind my green screen. I can't get it because it's behind the screen right now. So thank you very much. I did post it on Facebook and a bunch of different places. And we'll do that build once I finish my rig.
I'm actually gonna go on eBay and see if I can find the Raider.
Oh, why you're thinking of maybe getting? Because
it looks so cool. I'm looking at the pictures right now.
There's always people selling some Raiders over here.
Yeah,
they're pretty good price also.
The styling of it's really cool.
NRC's got one that he runs once in a while.
He doesn't sell anything though, so.
No, I know he's runs it though.
120 or best offer.
Hey, Sir Shrimplot, how you doing? Randy, you have an early start tomorrow? Cool. Go to bed then. Go to bed. Stop surfing the web and go to bed. So Baba Q says he made a Seton 6S two-wheel drive and put 2.2 Sandpaws on it. 2.2 with Mohawk in the front, and it was nasty. Cool. Locked rear, of course. RC Basher Boy is still there. He said he was going to go sleep, but he's still there. Now I'm out. Yeah, right, sure. 5 a.m. start. Yeah, you better go to bed. Epic RC Video Production says, LOL, Tank, you received your conflict of interest. Okay. I don't know what he means by that.
Oh, because you won when you're picking them.
Oh, yeah, maybe because I was picking the numbers and my name came up. I'm not the one choosing it. The web was.
Says, thanks all. Congratulations, man. Steve knows how to throw a party, eh?
Yeah. It was a good party for Steve OD, that's for sure. Birthday party.
Oh.
If anybody missed that video when Denali Underground gave well over $1,000 of stuff, check out Steve OD's channel. It's there, and I think he named it. Gave out $1,000 worth of RC on my birthday, so check that out. It was fun. And especially when I won, Steve OD goes, "Where? I don't see it. Where's the name? Where's the name?" and then Sean says it's like a racehorse. It was fixed almost like a racehorse, and then Sean actually wins the next one right after. That was fun.
And that's actually what I'm actually just about to put the decals on right now. So.
Oh, nice! I like that color you painted it.
Yeah, it's like a shiny gunmetal gray.
I think that's the color I used on my Gazoo. Did you Tamiya? Was it Tamiya?
Yeah, Tamiya paint. Yeah.
I'm trying to see what number mine was. I had the cap. I saved the cap because
it looked good, mate.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, so I have it. I'll do a run. I have all the electronics in it now as well too. So all the electronics are in, everything's in, ready to go. So.
What kit is that?
What's that?
What kit is that?
It's the Charisma, the Mercedes Charisma.
Oh, okay.
From Denali and Steve-O's.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So how many on-roads do you have now, Sean?
I don't have that many. I've got about two. Actually, that's the only on-road because the slashes are not really on-roads. My stuff's all crawlers. And the kids have the slashes because they have no interest in crawling. They just want the speed.
Cool.
Be good. That's a good one for your collection then. A little bit of variety.
Totally.
Yep.
You say those stickers were already pre-cut, or you got to cut them?
No, they're all pre-cut, which is great.
You still
see if you haven't, but there's still a lot of them too. Like, there's another sheet full of them too. So
yeah.
Tony, see how you were speaking about Spectrum coming up with a new lineup?
Yeah. It's in that Lucy.
It's in that Lucy, isn't it?
Did you see it? It's in the Lucy. It totally is.
Yeah, the smart TSC.
And have you noticed the remote?
It's a 2XE.
This one?
If you are at the Lucy website, go and have a look at the specs. The remote is actually got a speedometer built on to it.
Yeah, you can add the speedometers onto.
Yeah, they've got a clip on that you can get for it, or it can be for your phone.
Yeah, right here, I think you pull this out and it clips on. It's like a little hood, and it has a digital readout.
That's quite cool.
I would find that distracting.
Like
when I'm racing, I'll be looking for who I'm trying to catch or who's behind me, and just looking away for a split second, I end up into a pipe or something. For that second.
So Clayton wants to go. Clayton wants to know what's a drag brake. What is drag brake?
That's a good question.
Very good question.
So drag brake is exactly what the name says. It's when you let go of the gas, it's actually going to drag your car. In other words, it's going to apply some brakes onto the car. You don't usually have that on race car or on a basher. because you just want to roll. So as soon as you let go of the gas, usually on an electric car, it just keeps rolling but slows down, but not fast. Drag brake will really hit the brake for you. So as soon as you let go of the gas, it hits the brake for you. You use that a lot in crawlers when you're going down a hill. So when you let go of the gas, you don't want your car to keep rolling down the hill. You want it to stop in the hill. So usually the best way to do this is depend on the weight of your truck. So the heavier your truck is, the more drag brake you're going to need. Now you have to be careful how much drag brake you put, because nowadays a lot of people have very fast crawlers, and then they put drag brake on. Well, what happens is you hit the gas, you go very fast, and as soon as you let go of the gas, the truck actually stops and actually does a front flip by stopping because the drag brake's on too much. So drag brake is actually going to stop your car dead on its spot. It's a long version.
I like RC Master's answer.
Okay. What did he put?
It's something that stops you from dressing like a woman.
Tony, Denali says he got one of your hoodies yesterday, your CCXRC.
Oh, yeah? Very cool, man. Did it come in the mail? Like he got it in the mail, or he ordered one?
He says I received.
I received.
So I guess he ordered a hoodie from which site do you use? Spreadshirt, or what is it?
I have Spreadshirt. So if you go in the old descriptions, it's Spreadshirt still. But I've been using Teespring because that's what shows up on YouTube now under your videos.
Okay.
So if you do Teespring, it'll give little thumbnails right underneath the video before the comments.
Cool.
So it's better integrated.
Yeah.
Ordered and got it USPS.
I just ordered myself up one of the that's not scale shirts to try out. And I ordered up that wall thing. I think I had it behind me last RC Talk, that big wall banner. I think it was ginormous.
Oh, yeah.
The conspiracy one you got, the flag.
Yeah, that big flag thing, the wall tapestry.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
That was pretty good though for the RC conspiracy to actually start that, and I know you got the idea from for the photograph. I think the cameras conspiracy. I think you had.
Yeah, I mean it's a completely different format, but I like the idea of kind of. I mean, he's doing it after things are announced, and then his conspiracy is like, why do they keep giving us such crappy cameras that we don't want? Is basically the premise, and the guy is hilarious. And all he wants is a flip screen, and all the pro people don't put flippy screens on their cameras. And how are us YouTubers supposed to make videos when we can't see ourselves? Anyway, he goes into these rants that are just hilarious. So it doesn't really follow that format, but I like the concept. But then taking it to the idea of, it's kind of a news show because it has to be being teased for the most part. Or kind of, I guess the Red Cat one wasn't being teased. It was like, okay, everybody else is doing it. Last year at this time you released something, so it feels like you should be having something, and then kind of just guessing and speculating what it would be. That's just basically the idea.
Really spy last year, Red Cat at this time.
Yeah. It's basically free market research for the RC companies so that they know what we want.
Clayton says, I thought you just had to hold it in reverse a very little bit so it didn't roll. So he's still talking about drag brake.
Drag brake?
Yeah. So
how do you guys set yours up? Do you do 100% drag?
No.
No, not 100%, no.
Okay.
I'm usually around 50 or so.
Yeah.
50. That's it, huh? So if you're on a hill, you got to hold it with the brake.
Yeah, it all depends on how heavy your truck is. The best way is to, like I mentioned, put it on a hill, like usually on maybe a 45-degree hill or a pretty good hill, that the weight of your truck, it shouldn't go forward. So if it's still going forward, then turn the drag brake a little higher. But your truck should not go forward when you're going down the hill.
Okay. But when you let go of the gas, it won't do an endo because the brake's so high.
It might. Depends how much torque you have.
Okay.
But that's the balance of your truck, of how much power do you want it to be, and also do you want it to be scale? Like your buddy guy keeps saying, that's not scale. If your scaler goes 70 miles an hour, well, that's times 10. Like, that's not scale. That's too fast. That's why a lot of people were saying, well, put a 35 turn. It's scale enough. It's going to be good enough. So you got to play it, and you got to realize that if you do have a lot of power and you let go of the gas, it will do an endo if you have too much power.
Yeah, I don't see the point in putting a brushless system on a crawler. Yeah, like, you're not meant to hop over rocks. Like, you're meant to crawl over, you know?
With the TRX4, it's got 5 different modes, and then like number 5 is, I think, trail mode. So
number 5's crawl mode. I think forward. Yeah, I think forward's trail. You know, it has, because it has. You can put a training mode on in the TRX4 if you want to give it to somebody that's never crawled before. You put it in training mode.
Yeah, but you can't change that on the go.
What's that?
You cannot change that on the go while you're rolling with the car. You can't change it on the go.
No, you have to.
Spectrum, if they came out with a crawler one that was all controlled from their receivers.
That would be cool.
How awesome would that be to be able to access your ESC on the go? Actually, you can do that with that Axe one through the Bluetooth app.
Yeah, but you got to turn on your phone. So you got to control your car, turn on your phone, play with your phone, and do it.
Yeah, that's true.
The X6R has.
It'd be awesome though to be able to just flip a switch like one of the D or E ones.
Yeah, that's why I like the Castle Creation. Castle Creation you can put your third channel to the ESC and actually do a preset on your ESC. Okay. So you can actually use your and I think they have high, low, and middle now. So there's 3 different settings you can actually put. So for the bashers and trailers, it's awesome because let's say you're on the trail and you're with your TRX4, you set it to trail mode, and now you have no drag brake, or you set your drag brake at 10%, which is not bad. And then as soon as you hit the rocks, bang, you turn it on at 70%. Just by flicking a switch. That's what's awesome with the Castle Creation. Denali says hoodies will work great in Alaska. I bet it would.
Mm-hmm.
Castle Field Card, that's what it's called.
I didn't have any luck with my Castle Field card.
You did not?
No, it didn't work well at all. I don't know if it's because we tuned it first with the computer, but it just messed things up when we plugged it in and tried to adjust it. But I don't know. It's sat in a box forever, getting crushed by stuff, so maybe that's it. I didn't ever touch my motors until about 2 years ago. I just left them. Right. At least computer programming. I do it with the little flashing red lights and all that, but I never did the.
Yeah.
What Brian Samuel said, his TRX4 crawls really slow in first, does 36 mile per hour in second, 3,800 kb in Mamba X.
Did you guys see that funny video that was on Facebook going around with the Ace Ventura or whatever driving through? It's like when the TRX4 shows up on the trail. Just destroying the truck going full speed through the trails. It was awesome. All right, need to go check out Net Cruiser and see if he's got a new video popped up yet. If he's going to join us.
Barbecue says Traxxas sucks. I guess you can't be a fan of every truck, I guess.
Although, like the TRX4, you can't. There's like, it's hard to compare anything to that TRX4. It's just a beast. Like,
I don't think the TRX4 sucks. I like it.
Yeah, it does. Like I have a few of them. Like a couple of Defenders, and 2 Broncos. But I still like my SEX 10s and all too, because you get sick of driving over everything with a quarter axles.
The thing with the TRX4 is that you are limited to what you can do with it, as in mod wise. You can, because it's already got everything.
Yeah.
You know, as in other crawlers, you can. How many times you change your gearbox to something different, or decided to put a planetary gearbox and then add a different thing to it.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like on them is looking underneath them and all that brass stuff just hanging off them. That's why I don't know. Do any of you ever use liquid gravity?
No.
Liquid gravity, no. What is it?
Liquid gravity is good. Like you take off it's like little tiny ball bearings, like sort of like ball bearings, real tiny. You just pour it out of a bottle, then you just put some super glue over the top of it, and it actually gives you weights. Liquid gravity, they call it. It's good for like underneath your chassis and stuff. You can fill all the empty voids in the plastic. You can fill them to put weight.
Oh, I did a video on it the other day. I don't know who did a video on it, but it was the first time I heard of it, and they showed it.
Yeah, it's good, like, because then you don't have all this stupid brass everywhere. You still get the weight.
Oh, there we go. CCXRC is now in caps, just like Steve OD, talking in caps.
I figured he'd see it if I did that. I don't think he can read lowercase letters.
Oh, it's hard for me.
For education system, they only do it in all caps.
Well, there you go, Steve-O. Go to Teespring. go to Teespring, Steve-O, and start making some graphics and sell some shirts.
I'm waiting for Kevin Gibbs to hit me back with the new design.
Cool.
You know, that way, if he's got a sweet design, I'll go with that one.
Grant's RC says he thinks that New Bright should stop selling RCs and just build RC bodies.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
The Denali said I'm in, Steve.
Yeah, okay. I just got to figure out which design. Hopefully, that reminds me, I need to hit Kevin up and see if he got anywhere.
Yeah, put some pressure on.
Yes. Tell him I'll give him his first hoodie and shirts for free.
Just make sure you do 2 versions of your shirt. The original first logo, and make it a limited edition and only have it there for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And these are going to be out, like, in other words, they're special edition. And you can actually put that on the shirt also.
Really?
Original special edition, only have it there and see how many you sell. And then you can take it off the store, but don't delete it. You just take it off the store. And then next year, for the anniversary again, you start selling them again.
Look at you with all the little tricks. Nice.
Just do it by number.
Yeah.
There's only 15 of these available. Jack the price way up.
Jack the price up.
So I got to learn. I got to learn about that T springs or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to set up and use. You just have to have your logo. Once you have it, you can do socks, you can do underwears, you can do stretchies, you can do anything.
So what, they get a certain percentage, or you pay for it all and then just make your money back or something?
Yeah, well, they ordered. You don't have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is do the graphics and then put the price that you'd like to make on the shirts. In other words, how much percentage you would like to make. I think the default is like 40% or something like that, or 35-40%. It's pretty big. But don't put it at that. Like, put it lower, and you'll sell more.
And the Scale Builders ones are $22.99 for.
Okay.
For the T-shirt?
Yeah.
I tried getting back on there to bring the price down, but once you do it, you can't. You can't bring the price down once you do it.
No, it's annoying.
You got to recreate.
I think that's coming. They said that there are certain people that had it, and for the longest time, well, I've always had to pay full price even for mine.
Okay.
I hadn't found a way, and then I just found a video that said how to do it. They don't make it very obvious how you can order them without charging yourself whatever the fees are.
Well, you can create a coupon. You can create a coupon discount.
Yeah.
And then give that coupon discount to some people and say, here, go there and you'll save 30%.
Yeah.
And then you might make 5%, but that's still good. But it gets your name across.
$30.
Godzilla, you should do a limited time Success Scott.
Success Scott.
Get like a picture of the Notorious, like the outline of it.
Yeah.
Scott, you're pretty good with graphics. You should be able to figure that one out.
Yeah, maybe I should have hit up Scott instead of Kevin.
Now you can do a contest. Design the Steve O.D. T-shirt design.
Yeah.
Into that stuff, like drawing, making your own designs and stuff. I just haven't in a while.
Hmm.
I can do it on paper. I don't know how to do it on the computer though.
Did you paint the side windows, Sean?
I painted the side. Yeah, I put silver in the side ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but the
Yeah.
front and rear is clear, but the sides are silver.
Yeah, the sides are tinted.
You probably got some window masks that like black that'll go around to separate it from the paint job.
Yeah, they had. Yeah, but I just wanted the side windows covered in. So. Because this is not one I'm going to have a driver and everything in, like, you know. So.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't put no interior.
Yeah, that's it. Like, so no interior or anything in it.
RC four-wheel drive super scale leaf springs. I don't think I've ever heard of those. Swampers RC is talking about those right now, saying he's putting that on his truck. He says I should try that on my Winnebago. I'll try to find it.
Putting on
What's the difference in them and their regular? What's the difference in them and their regular leaf springs?
Okay, now I know.
What's it?
So these are the super scale. Yeah, they look very scale. They look very good. Man, they must be tough. This is exactly what I need at the back of the Winnebago.
Yeah, but there must be no flex in them though.
I don't know. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah.
$40 US.
that ugly body that they came out with the X-Max. I think Proline. It's a Jeep or something.
Well, I'll wait till he puts it on his truck and see how they are.
Yeah, see how they look. Did Proline not come out with a Raptor body, Steve, for the X-Max?
Yeah, they have a Raptor body, but I'm talking about the new one that they just came out with. Is like a Jeep or something.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. What is it?
Tony, you showed it on the thing last night when I watched the replay.
Which thing?
The new X-Max body is like some type of Jeep.
Oh yeah, it's on Facebook. You have to go to the Proline. Almost said J Concepts. Proline page, and they've got a kind of a really dark picture of the new Jeep Gladiator body on an X-Max. They list it on their website, but there's no picture, which is weird.
Them Gladiators, there's a lot of them driving around New York here at the minute, and they're ugly as sin.
Denali Underground is asking, CCXRC, did the alien talk about the Techno NB48 2.0?
They have not. I actually need to subscribe to Techno on Facebook. I'm not following anything they're doing currently.
Well, right now, the only thing they have new coming out, well, actually got released just a couple of days ago, was the Nitro buggy. But I'm kind of hoping some of those upgrades are going to be over onto the rest of their vehicles.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. The NB Nitro 48 2.0.
Yeah, they're showing it. Yesterday. So that's just coming out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, the Techno?
Yeah. And when I was talking about like Losi not having upgraded in 3 years, I don't think that's a bad thing. Nobody wants to always feel like they have to buy a new truck because now there's a 4.0 or a 5.0. It's like the new phones that come out every year.
Right.
And people feel obligated to buy, or cameras, like they constantly are upgrading. So, I mean, photography is the worst job to have. Those guys constantly upgrade to the newest thing. They're dropping just in their gear so much money every single year because they feel like they have to have the newest and latest and greatest. So there is something to be said about companies that do like make a product that they stand behind for more than 1 year.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it should be about time for a new GoPro, right?
I hope not.
It's about, I was going to look for Hero 8, see what the status was, and it looks like they're saying sometime within September.
With the flip-up screen, right?
Yeah, double screen maybe. I just want the dang thing to have quarter 20 mounting on the bottom of it.
That'd be nice. Get rid of that little two-prong that they have there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
There's so many things that are made for that two-prong, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I still use the Hero 5. The those as good as any.
Green Frog says Tony calls the aliens servos. Is that true?
I call him Servo. That's his name.
Oh, your alien is called Servo. Cool.
That's the opposite of the one that RC Basher Boy picked.
What did he pick?
I don't remember.
Antonio or something.
Or something like Axel. That's what it was, Axel.
Axel?
Yeah. He thrown out a couple. He liked Axel, so I went with Servo.
What was that movie that came out last year or the year before about that alien that was swearing a lot and things like that?
Paul.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, something like that. Should have called him Paul. But servo was a good thing, especially for RCs.
Speaking of aliens, tomorrow's the joke raid on Area 51, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that tomorrow? Is it?
Yeah.
9:20.
They got the roads. They got the roads and shit shut down, so you can't get nowhere near it right now.
I had to go down there to do a podcast from there.
Yeah.
I'll camp out with Tom DeLonge from Blink-182.
Yeah.
We'll have a good time.
Well, that's what they actually put it in the news that the guys that did this only did it for a joke, just to be kidding, and then everybody jumped into bandwagoning, and then it got real. A lot of people were saying, "Yes, we'll join you," but it was a joke.
Did you see the guy that originally posted it? He's a freaking weirdo.
He's a what?
The weirdo. He's
Oh yeah.
dressed up like looked like a freaking wizard or some shit. I think he wasn't joking, but when the FBI came knocking at his door, then he said, "Oh, it was just a joke. It was just a joke."
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's a get out of jail free card.
Right.
That's what I wanted to put. I forgot to put my metal hat on tonight.
Oh boy.
Oh damn.
Yeah. It's crazy though how Tom DeLonge just like completely gave up music, just went into the whole alien conspiracy stuff. Like even
There's probably more money to be made in alien conspiracies than there is in rock and roll these days.
Yeah, he has his own show on. He has his own show on the History Channel now and everything about it. He does.
It fits like a glove, Frank.
Yeah, the alien cannot read what's in my brain right now. Mind you, there's barely.
You look like you're in space right now with that background.
Somebody please screenshot this and save it for later.
Oh, we've already got a meme going. Although we need it with your logo.
Yeah, there's not a lot. There's not a lot of comment on that. I thought there would have been more comments.
Wait, make a funny face. Got it. Thank you. That's wonderful. That is gold.
That's for the RC conspiracy page right there.
There you go. I'm gonna be.
Now.
It's going right now.
Oh wait, it put it onto the Oh, it put it onto the drawing board. How do I share it?
Yeah, just share your screen. Should be able to.
No, it's in the whiteboard where you can draw on it.
Go share whiteboard.
John Martin.
Not there.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hey, John Martin, how you doing?
Not too bad. Trying to get a new spur or pinion gear into this beast.
Which beast is that?
The Mud Boss that I've been showing you guys.
Oh yes, the Mud Boss. Yeah.
I picked up some Robinson Racing. They made them that I don't think they're making them anymore, but the grub screws are a T6 rather than the Allen wrench.
Okay.
So I'm trying to just line it up and get it put in that. And
I don't think we can add a picture. I thought we could add a picture on this whiteboard, but I don't think we can.
No, when I took the screenshot, it pulled it right into a whiteboard with the pens and all that. And
oh, really?
yeah. And then I had to actually export it from there. I think it did. It went into something I had never seen before.
Well, we have Scottzilla there with the shades.
I know. What's up with that, dude?
Well, he was doing like you. You had the shades going on a little while ago.
What's going on there?
Where am I at?
My light is so bright right now.
These are supposed to change colors in the sun.
Yeah, thanks, Trail Critter. It's because I want to make sure the aliens don't get the information in my brain, because it's very important that they don't steal what's in there. I have a little bit left in there, so I want to make sure I keep it.
You look like the Tin Man's cock.
Tin Man. Maybe I should have did one with antennas. Like do some with some antennas or something. Hey, Bucks RC World, how you doing?
Oh, Buck, I wish I was on my new workbench, Buck. Why ain't I on my new workbench, Buck?
I think Steve-O would really like to be working on his new workbench. Maybe you can show it off tomorrow night, Steve-O.
Yeah, he's got to sell his car tomorrow, so I'll have to ask the neighbor maybe to muscle that thing in here for me.
Oh, I do remember Conehead.
Oh yeah.
But I could do a Conehead, but I'd have to back up a lot and actually do a very long Conehead.
There was an old movie, Mac and Me. The aliens used to like. That was like an 80s movie. And at work, I was there. Should have not. You were here, and you should have knocked on the door. You know, you show up to my house, but you don't knock on the door or ring the doorbell. How do I know you're here? Should have just walked in.
He was probably just looking through the window. He didn't knock. He was there. He was looking through the windows.
Yeah, you should have. You know the garage door code. You could have just came in.
RC Master says, God, I'm old.
Yeah, I know. My mom said, doesn't he know when we don't answer phone, that still means we're home just to come in? Coming together, Sean.
Yeah, getting there. Forward to doing a run with it. No, you know.
Cool. Well, good thing you don't have to cut them. That's makes it a little faster.
I know, it's freaking great. So I don't know why everybody just doesn't do pre-cut stickers. No.
Yeah, does it cost that much more to pre-cut the stickers?
Yeah, you wouldn't think so, like, because they're all probably made in a big freaking laser machine or something, you know?
Cool.
Well, Denali wants to know, how is it to build overall?
It's actually really easy to build overall, like, you know?
So the instructions were all good? Were easy to read and follow?
Yeah, the instructions are the exact same as Tamiya. Like, everything's the scale on the side of them and everything. Like, they have all the screws, scale, everything.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty good kit for, like, money. It's like, there's a lot of stuff with a lot of detail in it for what it is. I was actually surprised it came with a motor and everything too, so.
You gotta glue the tires.
I know, I just realized that. I actually put the wheels on. I haven't glued the tires yet. That's Evo special.
Yeah, it's easy to do. You're just putting it together and you're like, ah, shit. I don't need to glue tires for this one. I'll glue them later.
Yeah.
Just pull a Steve OD, right?
That's it. Yeah, that's it. It came from Steve's birthday party, so I had to keep up the tradition. No glue.
Yeah, if I think about it, I can look at my shelf and probably about half of the cars up there, the tires need to still be glued.
Yeah.
Sounds like you don't drive them enough.
Yeah, I know. I need to get out more.
We need to build you a big ramp so you can just jump them off and into oblivion.
Yeah, I got the 2 ramps. Wanted to get more of them to put them in that field, but that discount ramps, they stopped selling those.
Huh.
Those ramps that everybody was getting them for $299. I know
With
I noticed a lot of guys like Rich Duperbash and RC Dude 81 and outsourced. They all starting to build them out of wood because they you can't buy them.
I was on a Facebook Marketplace the other day, and I stumbled across a guy that built a whole bunch of RC ramps, and I contacted him.
How many ramps did he have?
He has 6 of them.
Sweet.
The plastic ones, or they were made out of wood?
They're wooden ones. He's going to give me a really good deal on them, but I want to check them out before I give him any cash. I'm tired of
So Tony put this up on his website. The nerve of him.
Got it.
That's too funny.
So you need to Scott just incorporate them old cars into that racetrack years, make them a part of the jump.
I know what happens if I decide I do find a home for them. Then I got to move everything again.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to get them out of there so I can get in there and move dirt around and don't have to worry about it.
Sometimes you get lucky because I seen a guy
build a decent track.
A guy that was selling some, and it was like last year where I should have picked them up, and he had 8 or 9 of the big ones, and he was selling them for like $100 for all of them. Like, I should have picked them up then, but
The guy said he'd get me 2 ramps for $25.
yeah, that's basically what this guy was selling them for, like that.
He was supposed to be sending me some photos today, but I guess he doesn't want the money. I don't want to take it out of my pocket either, so.
Is he gonna deliver them, or you got to pick them up?
I'd have to pick them up. It's only about 15, 20 miles from here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
But the one he had a photo of didn't look so pretty, and it was particle board on the sides, and that, I don't know how you'd seal that up so it doesn't fall apart.
It was kind of funny. The other day I went, well, last weekend I went to an event, and I was going to bring the Wraith. So I pick up the Wraith and I just flip it over, and I noticed that all my links, especially my lower links, were all loose. Like, I need to change them. So I got some STC links, the aluminum one. So I got some of those just for the rear. But then I said, I'm going to change that real quick. And then I realized, wait a minute, the electronics are out of it. Like, because I was at the G6 and I needed something real quick. So I just took that out of there to put it in the other truck. And finally I didn't need it. But I never put it back into the Wraith. So I do have to put all this back into the Wraith.
Got those same what is it? STRC?
Yeah, STRC links.
I got those for the SMT10.
Okay.
Still in the bag though. I didn't take them out yet.
Yeah, they're okay. I wanted 2 sets, but the hobby store only had 1. So good enough for now.
Yeah, I got two sets of them.
Yeah, they were on special. That's the reason I got them. I was looking for something cheap for me to fix it, but I'm sure I can. It's the guy used some pipes. I think they're some special pipes, anyways, that the guy used. They were homemade, and they just got loose. So maybe if I take a plier and reclose them again, I might be okay to maybe save a pair for temporarily until I get some new STRC links.
Scott, for those ramps, I think probably could use like a wood filler or maybe like a wood glue and fill in like the little holes and cracks and shit. Put some wood glue or some wood filler in it, and then maybe put some clear thing.
You use a thinner type of a wood for the actual launching surface, but the sides were particle board, and I don't know how those are going to hold up over time. Even if you paint it, would it seal good? Would it deteriorate over time still?
Maybe like if you use the bed liner or something like that, that roll-on bed liner to cover it up, you know? Or Flex Seal, you know.
Yeah.
That would keep the weather off of the wood so it didn't disintegrate, because that particle board's all it is compressed wood chips.
Yeah, if you don't paint it, it will deteriorate in the rain.
Yeah, I'm not planning on bringing them in when I'm done with them. I want to leave them outside.
Well, plywood is the best. Denali Underground is asking CCXRC, what's next for Charisma? ?
I'm actually looking at Charisma right now.
That's actually a really good question.
Yeah, because they just brought out they just brought out a Range Rover there not that long ago too, didn't they?
A Range Rover, yeah.
They just did a new body.
Yeah, just done a Range Rover body on the crawler.
I don't know. I've been trying to look and see what it might be, but I'm thinking it's going to be probably. Now they did just release. Is it Charisma that just released those little cars?
The pups, Charisma pups.
Yeah. So they just had an announcement. I think I posted about their little pup cars or whatever.
Let me see if I can't find that.
Yeah, the GT24B, 24 scale 4-wheel drive micro buggy RTR. They've got a few of them that are, or maybe it's the Subaru, the G24 Subaru and the Hyundai, like the on-road, like the rally type cars. I think those are the new ones. There a bunch of these say out of stock, but I think that's the new one.
So this is the Range Rover.
Yeah.
The 4Y24 kit, those are the one? Those are the small ones, Tony?
Yeah.
And they're coming out with small trucks too.
Yeah, the Brat. That's a new one that was just announced.
The Lotus.
I haven't seen that. I know that the new ones, they announced the Brat, like right around the time that Traxxas did the T-Rex 6. The Brat was announced. And then...
Okay. Online exclusive. They come with a body or what?
So if you go to on-road cars up there, you'll see the other options that they have. So the one that I saw that they were kind of talking up was the Subaru, I think, just a few days ago.
Yeah, I think you on one of your shows you've done the Subaru, the Brat.
Yeah, the new GT24 WRC car, September 9th. We did talk about the Brat, I think. So at the very bottom of the tank, if you scroll down, there's the Hyundai and the Subaru.
Yeah.
That's coming out. Those are the two new cars that they're doing in the movie. I kind of like the Hyundai with the different color wheels. I think that's kind of fun. Very rally craziness, but that Subaru is so to me a 24 scale.
Whoa, that's a big picture. Man, the picture is so big it doesn't fit on my screen.
Minus.
Hey Scott,
with a different color wheels, that's sort of what HPI done with a Monster. Isn't it? The different color, the Rally.
Hey Scott, I was just on line They got BMX bike ramps at Walmart.com. Let's see if I can switch my screen around so you can see what they. You can either have them set up like that, or you can actually pull them apart. So there's actually
4 of them, or 3 of them.
There's 4 plus
there's like 4 of them plus the center one.
Dude,
there you go.
Some look like kickers, and then the other 2 just look like straight.
Yeah.
Does it say how wide they are?
Tabletop.
Yeah, I'll check that in a second.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what the standalone one looks like. And I think it when I just looked at it.
$49.99, is that what that says?
$49.99. Yep, they're 49 inches by 6.5 inches by 62.
Yes. They're only like this tall.
By 6.5.
What's that?
What about the RC basher ramps that like RC Driver just did a video on, and I think also
$200 a ramp for those.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How many are you gonna get?
Yankees.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make one for that price.
All right. Well, the cool thing about the ones is you can just assemble them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Storage.
So this is what they're called.
Micro kind
That's not a
of.
bad price. It does say micro though.
Yeah, the problem is the 6.5 inches tall. I mean, that's
half of what my ramps are. I got 12.
Oh, that's a clodbuster ramp right there.
Like I said, even if you got to put cinder blocks or something underneath the one end of it to make it higher.
Huh.
But just an idea. I just happened to look at that and see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I went to Discount Ramps and I couldn't find their old ramps anywhere. Just like Steve-O was saying, I couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah, like I said, I just looked them up at Walmart. If I was to order a set today, it would be here by the end of the month.
Oh, nice.
So it would be you could either get sent to your house, or you can get it picked up at Walmart.
It was coming in a padded envelope, I think.
I don't know. It'd be a pretty big padded envelope, I think, because it says that we.
Right.
So I think it would be a pretty big padded envelope. Let me see what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weigh 14 pounds, almost 15 pounds.
Yeah, you can't find it in Walmart. You won't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
I just go on Facebook and I hit up skateboard ramps.
Yeah, that's it. Right there, the skateboard ramp from Facebook.
And then, or I go to thrift stores and they, look and see what they got.
Yeah, even if you want
on the marketplace,
there's a part number. You can even look up a part number like an Amazon or whatever. See if you can find them cheaper.
Okay. I'll check it out.
All right. As I was just an idea, I just thought about it. Like they should be somewhere there. Come on, turn around.
Longer than those wooden ones, that's for sure. They already look bad.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
I actually was racing motocross.
It might be 6.5 inches tall, but you know what? Sounds like they're wide enough to hit it with just about anything.
They're like the 1080 ramp that I have, that one small one. And usually, like when they're racing the retro class, they'll put 3 of those together. So wide enough, but they're 6.5 inches tall. You can put a piece of wood under them.
Yeah.
Because I think if you put something like a cinder block, it would be too much of an angle. You know what I'm saying? So kind of like you don't want to go full blast at the thing. It might be like a front end smasher.
See that monster that RC Dude 81 built?
Yeah. 8 feet long.
I don't know how to even tell where the front of the truck was at when he was flying through the air.
I think it's like 5 foot wide by 8 feet long by
Really?
I'm not sure the height, but it's probably like 4 4 or 5 feet high.
Well, that one time he was jumping in that shaded area, I could barely even see the car. It was so far up in the air. I wouldn't want to go that high. I wouldn't want to pay for the parts afterwards.
Hey, you notice even when he lands on his wheels, when he hits that big ramp, everything would unplug or something would happen, you know.
Battery straps, all kinds of stuff.
The motor fried midair.
Yeah, the motor fried.
Hey guys, I got to run. Cool hanging out. Thanks for having me tonight.
Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I know how to.
I have a bunch of those land wave ramps, and I don't recommend them.
The ones with padding on top of them?
No, the land wave ones are the ones that are just kind of straight angles.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that I literally have to stack up high, and then I put a third one on just to get any kind of kick.
Hmm.
I mean, it's nice for the big trucks like the 5T because it doesn't send it. It just kind of goes, carries the momentum, but it's nice that they lock together, but they don't. Yeah, they don't throw the truck in the air. That's for sure.
Last weekend, I was at a crawling event and I brought the Savage because they were supposed to have tug of wars. So I said, they want to do tug of wars? I'll bring my Savage. And it's freaking huge. It's almost the size of an X-Max. And I've actually tug of war against an X-Max, and I held them. And if the chain would not have broke, I would have took off with him.
Wow.
He had a ramp, and it was at least a good 3 feet, almost 4 feet off the ground, the ramp. But it was nice. It was a nice shape. And I just took the Savage in full speed, like jump up in the air. And when it landed, you could just hear the thump, like every time, like really on 4 wheels and thump. You could hear it. It was actually here on truck.
Yeah, I've got a flashers.
Was John there with his UDR?
Was that?
Was John there with his UDR?
No, John was not there. No.
Oh.
It was a bunch of Quebec people. There was nobody from the Ontario that actually showed up. Like it's in a province. It's like for you guys, different state. So I actually drove 2 hours to go there Sunday morning. So it was a fun day, fun event. I did not take any video of that jump because I was actually driving it, but Steph from the LED wheel actually did take some pictures. So hopefully he's going to post some on his Facebook or YouTube channel. So, and I drove the Winnebago in Class 1, which I didn't do too good because they were supposed to do Class 0 and Class 1, but they didn't do Class 0. So I had to drive the Winnebago in a very hard Class 1 class. So I kept flipping and tumbling, but I went through. I think the winner did it in less than 2 minutes. It took 7 minutes for me to do it with the Winnebago, the course. But I did it. And I also brought my motorized camper. So everybody had a laugh over there. Everybody really enjoyed seeing my campground setup, which was kind of cool. It was fun.
Earl's wanting a wrench so he can post a link to something.
Earl needs a wrench.
Yeah.
There you go, Earl. You got a wrench. If you guys do post a link, it should tell me to put it on or off. So I do try to monitor. Oh, you want to put a link of the cheaper, better ramp. So it looks like you found another ramp somewhere. Me, I would just build it in plywood. That's what I would do. Just go to local store, get some plywood, and just put a paint on it.
Yeah, I was gonna do, and then I saw this guy had some for sale. But I don't like the wood that he used, and I don't like the way some of them look.
Okay.
He sent me some more photos today, but he didn't. So.
1080. I think he's gonna post it.
He's actually a motocross racer, and he broke both of his legs in a riding accident, and he ended up building an RC track in his backyard. And I saw a couple of pictures of. I saw a picture of the ramp. I could see the track in the background. The track actually looked pretty good. He's supposed to join us this weekend at our racetrack. So.
Yeah, 1080 launch ramp.
1080. One of those. It's so small.
125 pounds. Holy.
Like my X Max, I think the tire came off.
The only problem with these ramp is that they don't have lift, so you don't have that little curve.
That's the ramp that I use when I test out like the Banggood cars and stuff like that.
Okay.
Jump them off that small one right there. So yeah, it's only wide, about a foot wide maybe.
Need to replace that decal with an alien one.
Yeah, I still got that on mine.
What's the for age 8 and up? There you go, Steve. You can use it.
I already got one, so I know I could use it.
Product dimension: the two ramps 57 inches by 12 inch wide by 8.5 inch tall.
Yeah, that's why I said so. It's a foot wide. That's why I said stack 3 of those together when they're doing like the Cloudbuster races and that.
Yep.
On Trigger King.
But I would try to find a ramp that gives you more of a little kick at the end, so you can actually get some air. With that ramp, you're just going to go distance. You're not going to go air.
I was thinking like on my racetrack, I just built some nice big long landings, and then with the wooden ramps, I could move them further closer to the landing areas without having to move as much dirt.
Yeah, that's what my brother did. My brother did that on his RC practice ramp, because like that you can actually just do 2 long ramps, and you can practice your double jump, your triple, so you can play with the distance and place them otherwise.
Yeah. I got a lot of things on my wish list.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that nobody came up with a plastic mold or something plastic for bashers, and at least like a 2 foot wide ramp, but not too long, but 2 foot wide ramp with plastic, and that has a nice little edge on it to actually go up and give you some air. I'm surprised nobody came up with that yet or selling it.
It probably wouldn't be too hard, if somebody had the machine to make a body.
Yep.
And just make some sort of mold with it with a little kicker in the end of it, and.
Yeah, there's a couple of plastic place here in Ottawa that actually does that. Maybe I should give them a call, see how much they would charge, and maybe I can start a website and start selling them for bashers.
The problem with that would possibly be the cost of postage, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it's such a big.
Oh yeah, postage is crazy. Like it cost me $7 or $8 to send some 2 ropes to Green Frog RC. Like $7 for an envelope. Like that's the cheapest they could do for a package, because it wasn't just paper; it was something else in the envelope. Like 2 little ropes, and like how can businesses stay afloat when they have to pay that much for shipping? It's crazy.
Yeah. I've been trying to buy stuff from States. I was actually looking at Barcelona parts, for my Baja.
Yeah.
And it would cost me twice as much to get the posted over here than the actual item.
Okay. Yeah.
So, oh God.
So we have John in the video here, and also in the chat. So John just joined us. He says, "I'm so late, guys." So
Hey, John. Hopefully the video's almost done for us, though.
yeah, I hope the video of that truck right now. He went to the local hobby store and actually did a video of it. So it should be interesting.
On that shiny head. Turn your head.
What is that background?
What do you mean? What's that background? That's you.
Like how? Yeah. How am I with you? Yeah.
How are you talking without your lips moving? That's what I want to know.
That's amazing.
Isn't technology just great? Isn't it just like? But look at the size of this thing. Look at it.
Oh, Richie's in here. We can ask him about that next competition too, with the wall smashing.
This thing is so big, like it's crazy how big this thing.
I can see how they do that on those videos you used to work on. The length of the kind of thing and extending it like that.
Hey, Tank, next time you need to do a weather map.
Yeah.
With the pointing and everything, that'd be great.
True.
That does look quite scary behind you. I'd have just come along saying that.
Yeah.
We got a full-on Brady Bunch going on in here right now.
DB12E.
Well, I have this wonderful bridge behind me right now. That's the San Francisco Bridge, I think.
Yeah, it looks like the Golden Gate.
The Golden Gate? I think it is. I'm not sure. It came with a
That's what it is.
Or I can have the swamp thing, like where's the bugs? Like
Now, to your scale, you're like 1/75th scale right now.
It's called Honey, I Shrunk the Tank. Please do not adjust your TV. You are not seeing things because this is the tank files.
Yes, the Swamper RC's asking, is there a green screen behind your tank?
Yes, there is. Voila. My rack is actually behind my green screen.
Is it? Okay. I was wondering if you moved.
No.
Around.
The rack's behind there.
So the rack holds up the green screen well.
No. It's I do have posts. So I took this off the Facebook.
That one threw me today. The Armour Outcast 10th anniversary. I'm thinking, well, I bought my first one 5 years ago. So how was that the 10th anniversary? But yeah.
It's interesting that they chose that vehicle. And then with Jason's video saying that the Raider was their first one, I thought it would be really cool if they bring back the Raider as a 10th anniversary special, but they didn't. So
yeah, I pushed the Raider.
Bummed about not driving that one, right?
Yeah, I pushed the Raider to its limits, and about 65, you couldn't really. I thought I might make it into a real two-wheel drive speed machine, but 65 was about its limit.
Yeah,
I managed to get mine at 70, and the front would start to lift up.
Yeah,
so I had wheels on it.
Yeah, the same. It was like on 65. It was on the edge of. It felt like I was driving on a knife edge. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This one, guys, that you may have seen from Shen RC, from GP Toys, the S611. Okay, doesn't look much, but if they were to build this in 1/10 or 1/12 scale, Axel and Traxxas should be very, very worried, right? 30 minutes running flat out, and the battery was still going strong. It's crazy.
I like it because my niece could put her Barbie doll on that one.
Oh, I was trying to get Izzy to put it on there. I'm just going to show you the battery size, guys, because literally, you're thinking like 20 minutes is good. 30 minutes is just crazy. of the batteries on the thing.
Probably the same one they got in her other GP toys with that weird connector on the end of it.
Ah, no. They've listened to people, Steve. They've done like a Dean's connector on there. That's the size of the battery. That is the size of the battery. 2 of those, 30 minutes runtime, and the thing was still flying like the minute it was from day one. Just absolutely bonkers. Crazy.
So it runs on 2 of those?
2 of those. Yeah, they've got they produced that little series connector, John.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's one of those stupid mods. If anybody gets one, the car, this connector comes under that plate under there. So you just flex it back, pull the connector out of the way, and then you can connect the 2 batteries in there. But it's a real struggle with it tucked under it, as they've got it as standard.
They put the oil, these are the GP upgraded shocks right here, the oil-filled ones.
Can you send me the link for that, Steve? Can you send me the link for those? Because I've taken down they sent me this, and they said, well, I asked them, I said, do you want like an unboxing video? And they said, no, I don't sell it, Rich. Just do it as like an action video, take it to the skate park, do whatever you want with it. So I've taken it down the beach today, and the beaches where I go, where the sea's been kicking in, so you've got the curved walls. So I've just been accelerating hard up and doing backflips off the walls, and some of it just getting to some crazy, stupid angles with the thing, but just completely bonkers. But I'm guessing they're going to pitch that at less than $100, but just indestructible.
Are they oil filled or they're not?
That's what I'm saying. Are they? Well, they've got a bit of something in them.
But you did not open it to see if there was oil in there?
Not yet. Not as yet, Tank. No.
Okay.
I bet it's got a wheelie bar. Definitely on the you get grip on the thing and it needs it. But loose surface, they spin like crazy. Oh. Yeah.
Hey, can you hear any liquid in the shocks?
Any ideas on availability on chrome rims for the infraction?
Well, if there is, I would like to know.
Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah, chrome on chrome.
I would just say there is one downside to Armour. The roll cage kit for this came really good. Came with the 2 roll bars at the back on there, everything. Yeah, had they supplied like one left-hand and one right-hand one, it would be really good. But they supplied 2 left-hand ones. So spray painted them, everything ready to go on, fit them back under, and they don't fit. And because that roll, the horizontal bar across from there has like a flat spoke in it, like a tongue from a screwdriver. So you can't not have a left and right hand, like 2 left-hand ones. The thing's useless. So if it's sprayed all the roll bar up, everything on it. But sorry, I thought I'd show that off. It was Tank that persuaded. Well, Tank that's I followed Tank's video on doing that.
Cool. Now you did go very lightly every spray. Looks like it. Yeah.
Black underneath.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I did the windscreen in Tamiya smoke. Kind of might as well spray it black, but yeah.
Yeah, you went thick.
I followed your advice, Tank, the letter, and it's come out pretty good. Yeah.
Cool.
Have you ran it yet? Have you driven it?
No, because as I said, I've the
roll cage, yeah.
The roll cage on there. This part that comes across the bar that comes across here, John, like on either end of it, it's got a tongue like the flat braid of a screwdriver. Okay, it goes into the roll cage to stop it turning around. And basically, they've supplied me with 2 left-hand side parts as opposed to a left-hand and a right-hand side. So there's nothing I can do. So not that happy.
Why don't you take it off the other car you have?
Yeah, but the thing being,
Well, if you really want to run it, you don't have.
Yeah, I could do that, but I am nearly out of. I used Tamiya primer.
Okay.
On the cage, and that blew, and I'm nearly out of both. So.
Okay.
Yeah, frustrating, but just one of those things. But you know, on the plus side, yours truly picked up his TRX6 this afternoon.
The reason I ask if you've driven it yet or not, because my chrome is flaking off.
Yeah.
Pretty
I was gonna say that, or it'll flake off and it'll be straight up clear.
Yeah, it flakes off quite easily.
Yeah. The thing being, on this, you've got the where the front and the splitter on there. You've got the infractions splitter on there, which should protect it. Striking. But I took the view it was going to like crack around the edges like a little bit and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but it's still going to look pretty. Get my language child friendly. Good. Yeah. So, does anybody want to see my silver TRX6?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you got silver color?
All right, I haven't unboxed the bloody thing yet.
I want to see it because it is silver. I haven't seen a silver one yet, and it's supposed to be a matte silver.
Yeah, it is. They're looking from what I've seen, John. I've just literally picked him through the side of the box, but I'm back into.
So you got the silver one.
Oh yeah. Well, they
got
the black, and then the guy phoned me to say you had a choice of like silver or black. So yeah, not too bad.
I saw you posted a picture on your thing that the hobby store had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, when I got down there, they had about 10 of them on the side, so about 3 or 4 silvers. So back into.
That's a lot for a first shipment to one store. Wow.
Hey Frank, on your Miata, did any of your chrome chip off?
Yeah, it must be like somebody done a really good couple of videos for them.
I think the best trick is you do have to go very thin with the coats, because by the time I was done my 4th or 5th coat on it, I could still see through it. Like it was like I really went thin with the coat.
I went way thicker than that. I was done in 4 coats.
Oh no.
Did you guys back it with anything?
Back?
Yes.
Yeah, the black backer.
Okay.
It has a certain backer. Like Mudfoot was asking, can you back it with like white? Won't that help? You got to use this certain black that they for the chrome.
Yeah, they call it a chrome black backer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been holding on. Like I even have the magnet glued to the black, and I keep pulling on and off the body from it, and it's holding for now. So somebody did tell me locally here, says be careful, it's going to flake. But touch wood, it's still holding for me right now.
I think mine's flaking really bad just because that F1 chassis sits so low. It was dragging across the pavement. Like it's just, it got chipped up pretty bad.
Where it's gonna.
There, we're gonna have an unboxing. We're gonna have an unboxing of the video. So, does your box have a sticker on top of the 4?
It does.
Now, I was saying, those original boxes are probably going to become collector's items, aren't they? Because it's the kind of stupid thing that people will pay money for. So have like TRX4 on there.
Yep, gotta keep that one.
Yeah, start looking on eBay for the boxes of the TRX4.
Do you still have your original TRX4, Rich?
Yeah. Not for too much longer, because they'll probably I swap a lot of stuff out to trade out on stuff. So
You'll be all ready for tomorrow to take your camera out and do your unboxing tomorrow.
I've already done an unboxing on this one, Tank, down at
NorCal
Hobbies, where I got this one from. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what it comes.
Yeah, so I went to the hobby shop tonight because I was thinking they might have that anniversary Arma in, because I got basically told that they've already shipped. You should, they'll be there in a day or two already today. So I went down there to see, and then instead they had the Losi.
I
was really surprised because in Canada we're usually always a week or two behind.
Yeah, John. When I went into NorCal, Eric opened one, and he said, "Oh, I think we've got the anniversary Outcast." And when he opened the box, it was just like an Arma Sentinel in there. I was like, "Okay, sorry, Rich." So yeah.
Oh.
I was completely thrown by that this morning when I saw that, and he said, "Arma Outcast 10th anniversary." I was thinking, yeah, I've lived in America for coming up on 7 years. I bought one like 4 years ago. That's not 10 years, so threw me completely. Sorry, yeah, everybody was going in black, so I thought I'd go for the kind of grey.
Nice chrome roll bars.
Well, yeah, depending on where you buy it from, the silver costs $20 more.
Oh, I shouldn't think it does, though, if you've done a good review for the shop, John.
Oh, I know, but if you...
yeah, but yeah, I know. I heard it. One of you guys said to me it costs like $30 more or something.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I do like it in that color more.
Oh yeah, I do. Now that's your first time, guys. Sorry, I've Isabella's been off sick, if anybody wonders. So that's been burning all of my time on there.
It does look good.
But I'm getting that good at angle in the camera, guys. Shout if you need me to.
You still have my address, right? So make sure you wrap that back up nice when you send it to me.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm pleased I got it in the wow.
The silver.
It looks a lot meaner in the silver toning. It doesn't look like silver. It looks like dark metallic.
So is there a sticker in the window again? Is there a sticker in the window again, or
they're clear?
Or are they clear?
They're tinted.
Yeah, they are tinted.
Slightly tinted.
Now, does that one have the outer paint on it as well? Is there an inner and outer?
Is there a what, Tony?
Is there an inner paint and an outer, like a scratch through paint, like on the Armas?
Yeah, well, that's what they say. That one, so if you scrape it, the inside paint will still have it. It's like an autumn paint they put on that one or something, on the grey one. That's why it's orange. When
you rub up against the rocks, it'll reveal the paint underneath.
What color is the inside of the shell?
Probably black.
I think that's why they were charging the extra money, they said, for the
black. Okay.
Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes with the light kit too. Cool.
Yeah, you've got the.
Yeah, there's lots of lights. You even get little amber indicators and stuff. It's really nice.
Oh yeah,
it's nicer light than the other TRX4 lights are, because the headlights are a single LED now instead of the array of them.
Okay.
John, you were asking about the Arma. Are they sending them to Canada?
Yes.
They are sending the 10th anniversary to Canada?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the thing on the TRX 6, which I commented on, was it came with the headlights as standard. That's a $100 option on the TRX 4. LED light bar is the $50 option. Plus the long travel shot kit is a $200 option on the TRX 4. So you're getting about $350 worth of extras. Thrown in with for your money. Yeah.
Your audio was really bad on that.
So you do pocket with?
Yeah, I just find it crazy though that they added all that extra size and extra axle and kept the sexy motor. Like they didn't even up the motor or anything. Like
Yeah, well, you saw Sean on a speed test I did. It did like 9 miles an hour on 3S, right? Now,
yeah.
as John's pointed out, it's got the same gearing, which I thought they downsized the gearing, but John pointed out it's got the same gearing. I double checked, and sure enough, it's the same gearing.
Yeah, I think
TRX4. Stock TRX4 does 13 miles an hour, and this thing did 9 miles an hour on 3S. So
I should send you some the Tank RC stickers so you can put it on your TRX6 and on your Chrome car.
Oh, please, Tank, do send me some. Yeah. The one thing I would say is that occurs to me is when we're talking about the TRX4 speed and the TRX6 speed, the one thing that does occur to me is this is running on 2.2s and the TRX4 is running on 1.9s.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's...
But what size of tire were the 2.2s? The outer diameters of your 2.2 rims? The outer diameter of the 1.9, because you do get some 1.9s that are just as big as 2.2s.
Yeah. If you hold on, I have some in the garage, and I can go and take it down.
Because 1.9 and 2.2 is the actual size of the rim.
Yeah,
not the size
I know
of the tire.
Yeah.
Hey, John, your video is gone and your audio is gone, so maybe you might want to log off and log back on. Maybe it's going to fix it.
I was going to say somebody's audio keeps cutting in and out really badly.
It's just strange though that it's like it's everything about it is a TRX4 except for axle. All the same electronics, motors, everything.
Yep.
It's completely crazy.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying, that they find it odd that it's the same electronics, same gearing, same everything as a TRX4.
Yeah.
TRX4 keeps blowing up, and now they've put it on a truck that's heavier and harder to pull. So it's kind of weird, but we'll see.
Well, TRX4, like, it only blows up when people modify it. Like a lot of people complain about the steering servos and the TRX4, but when they come out of the factory, they're designed for the wheels that they have on it, the weight that they have on it. It's not designed to like put steel beadlock wheels in it. So when you start upgrading all that stuff, of course you're going to need to upgrade the servo.
I've had some local people here take it out of the box. First run, they blew the electronics on it. They either blew the motor or blew the ESC. Nothing was changed on the truck. It was stock.
That's crazy. Like I've two Defenders. I have a Bronco.
Okay.
I've never had an issue with any of them. Like so.
Crazy.
Yeah. It just depends.
Yeah.
If it's cheaper electronics, send them to you Canadians. You know.
Maybe they send us all the crappy stuff. Send the crappy stuff up north.
Yeah. It all comes from China anyway, doesn't it? So.
True.
Guys, I got to check out. I got to get up early tomorrow, so I will catch y'all later.
Later, Tony.
Thanks for jumping in.
That's better.
That's one of those conspiracy theories. You're off to see those aliens in the Area 51, aren't you?
Yes, we got a long flight in the morning.
That running where you put your arms back.
So let's do a round table and let's end the live stream.
Oh, Tank, you're right.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tank, that is, look at that. That's
Okay.
2.2s, but that's exactly the same tire diameter.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see that?
Yep. Just some people, they like better the look of the rim sometime.
And that's the 2.2s I was running on the TRX4.
Okay.
So that's half an inch difference.
Some people like running the, like, if you have the same diameter, a 1.9 rim because you see more tire. Some people like seeing less tire. So it all depends on the taste of people. Like. Cool. So let's start with John. John, want to say bye to people?
Good night, guys. It was fun again jumping in here. I don't know how my video or audio was tonight. I'm using my phone rather than the computer. The wife had it. But good times. Talk to you guys later.
Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate you. Thanks. Tuga RC.
Thank you, everyone, for coming and listening to us, grumpy old men.
Old, talk for yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
I am talking for myself. Can you not see the gray?
Yeah, I got lots of gray also. Scottzilla RC.
See you guys next time.
Thanks. Net Cruiser RC, John.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. All right, thanks for watching.
Thanks for jumping in. Richie.
No, guys, hope that kind of stuff was informative to an extent.
Cool.
Right.
Thanks. Sean's.
All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by the chat and sticking with us. So, Tank, as usual, thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for jumping in. And Steve O.D.
Guys, tomorrow, 9 p.m., 9:30.
Hey, wait a minute. You're doing advertising on my channel for your channel?
You know it.
Okay, then. See you guys tomorrow on Steve O.D.'s channel. I don't think I missed anybody today.
No, good thing.
Did you get
I think everybody was there. So we've seen a lot of things today, covered a lot of things, talk about a whole bunch of different stuff. It was a lot of fun. Thanks a lot, guys, for jumping in here and watching us. And tomorrow night we'll be on Steve O.D.'s channel. And maybe I'll wear my crazy hat again or make even a better one. So we'll see tomorrow.
I saw the picture. It was funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So I made a tin hat so that the aliens don't get things in my brain. So thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. Keep those batteries full and throttle to the middle. So talk to you guys later.